Hey everybody! Today we're going to talk about the ability. Talk about the ability too. We're going to be working on the function relations and functions worksheet 2. Okay. More specifically, how we use interval notation to describe the domain and range. So we're going to start with this part here, even though most of us already did this part. I'm going to go ahead and go over that first anyway, just in case anybody had a hard time with it. So let's take a look at this. All right, number one, rewrite the relation given in the mapping diagram as a scatter plot. So we're just going to plot these points. So this is the domain, also known as the input, and this is the range, also known as the output. So -1, -2. So -1 to -2, 1, -1, 1, 0, 2, 2, and 3, 2. So that's how you do that. Is this a function? No, it's not, because it fails the vertical line test. It actually fails it right here, because both those points are the same x value. Okay, which cannot be the case for it to be a function. So now we're just going the opposite direction. So our x's are -2. Again, that's our domain, that's our range. -2, -1, 0, and 1. Our range, see -3, -2, 0, and 1. Now we connect the points. So -2, -3, -2, 0, -1, 1, 0, -2, and 1, 1. Is this a function? No, it's not. Fails the vertical line test right here because -2 repeats. See? So we'd say no. Okay. Rewrite this as a mapping diagram. So our lowest x value is -3, followed by 0, 1, and 2. Lowest y value is -2, followed by -1, 0, 2, and 3. Let me connect these. So 1 to -2, -3 to -1, 1 to 0, 2 to 2, and 0 to 3. Is this a function? No, the 1 repeats. And then over here, rewrite the relation in the scatter plot as a set of ordered pairs. So we just write the points down. So -3, 0. I'm just going to go left to right, make it easier. -2 to -3. Sorry, -2, -3 rather. -1, +1. 0, 2. And 1, -1. Is this a function? Yes, it is. None of the x values repeat, and it passes the vertical line test. All right, here we go. Here's what we want to talk about here: the domain range as a interval notation. So from left to right, the domain lowest is -2. It's an open circle, so it's gonna be parentheses. That's just so weird. Let me rewrite that: -2, and all the way to +2. That's going to be a bracket, though, because it's a closed circle. The range, lowest y value is -2. Open circle, and the highest is 1, bracket. Function, yes. None of the x values repeat. Here, domain is -3 to +1. Brackets. Range is -1 to 3. Brackets. Is a function? Nope, it is not. Domain is -2 to +2. And those are parentheses. -4 to 0. Oops. Oh, actually, yeah, we can do that because this does include that point. Okay. -4 to 0. Function, yes. Although it's close to not being a function, it is a function. Okay. Let's check this out. So they give us, they give us the points here. So domain's going to be 10, -2, 5, and 4. Range is going to be 7, 4, 3, and 10. F of 10 is going to be 7, because plug in 10 you get 7. Domain here is going to be -3, -1, 0, and 1. Range is going to be 0, 1, and 3. F of -1 is 1. That's the functional value. Plug in -1, you get 1. Over here, domain is going to be -3, -1, 1, and 2. Range is going to be -2, -1, and 0. F of -3 is -1. Okay. Here we go. So the domain here is going to be all these points. So this is remember, this is discrete, by the way. These are continuous. I should probably keep reiterating that. So -2, 0, 1, 3. Again, those are the x values. The range is going to be -1, 0, 1, and 2. F of 3 is 0. It's a functional value of 0. Here we go. Here's a continuous one. Domain is going to be from 0 to 8. 0 is inclusive, 8 is non-inclusive because it's an open circle. Range is from -3 to 1. It's going to be inclusive because at least one of these is filled, and that's all that really matters. And then 1 is also inclusive. F of 0 is actually good. Let's see. I don't know. I almost screwed that up. F of 0 is going to be -3. Okay. So yeah, here we go. Domain from 0 to. See, I don't know if this ends or not. We're going to assume that's an arrow. There we go. So from 0 to infinity. So bracket there, but parentheses there. Range is going to be from -3 to infinity. F of 4 looks like 1. Okay, we're going to put arrows here too. Domain's -infinity. Hey, Stinky. To positive infinity. And range looks like it's -infinity, but it stops at 4 up here, and that's going to be a bracket. F of -3 is going to be 1. Okay, let's put arrows here. Domain's going to the left, so it's going to be -infinity. Same thing here, only to the right, so it's positive infinity. The lowest y value looks like it's -6. Oh. And it's going to be a bracket. And highest y value is going to be infinity. F of 2 is going to be... Oh, here comes the cat. Hold on a second. All right. Yeah, that's what cats do. So F of 2 is going to... Oh, come on. Get out of here. The F of 2 is going to be... looks like -4. We got one more here. So put an arrow there, an arrow there. Lowest x value is going to be -infinity. And the highest x value is going to be positive infinity. Same with range, so -infinity, -8, -infinity, and then positive infinity. F of -2 is going to be 0. Alright, so hopefully that was helpful, guys. Let me zoom out so you can see the whole thing. That's the second page, and then here's the first page. Okay, hopefully that's helpful, guys. Let me know if you need help. Thanks.